Hey there, hi there everybody. So, today we've got the first look at the newly buffed Gambit, who should be coming live with a new patch coming out on about a week and a half's time. Now, Kabam wound up posting the new buffs themselves, so that's how we have access to this, as well as the Falcon one, so I got a link to that video. And first impressions, somewhere on the screen right about here. But anyway, I just want to take a look real quick and give my first impressions about that. Sort of a too long didn't read version of newly buffed Gambit. So, initial impression is that he's better. He's better, which is great. I mean, a newly buffed champion should be better than the champion before, right? But overall, I'm going to say initially, I'm not super impressed with newly buffed Gambit, and I'm going to go over why here. So, just starting off with some of the compare and contrast bit, right? So, initially, it looks like the main difference between old Gambit and new Gambit is that new Gambit doesn't lose the charges. Once you're blocking, you get the charges, and then by doing a heavy attack, you convert that into prowess, right? Before, it looks like you lost it if you got hit. Now, it looks like you keep it no matter what until you heavy, which is great. The other bit here that is an improvement and remains to be seen how it's implemented here is with his flak jacket. Now, the flak jacket gives him increased physical resistance, a little bit of added armor, and reduces bleed effects. The buff says here it reduces incoming bleed effects by 150%. Now, we're going to have to see how this plays out in-game and how this ties in with the double-edged mastery, but unless I'm misunderstanding it, it does appear that he should heal at the start of a fight if you've got the double-edged mastery turned on for a spell, so that's pretty nice by itself. Also, with the new Gambit, his prowess effect is increased considerably, up to 40% increased special damage per prowess, as opposed to best case scenario 18% before. So that should lead to some significant special attack damage increase, which is very nice. The other bit here is that he has an Omega Red-esque ability now, but for mediums, heavies, special 1s, and 2s. To prevent, quote, reduce the amount of damage the opponent can deal with passive effects by being struck by 100%. So that should, in theory, avoid Korg Thorns, Electroshock, fun, annoying nonsense like that. So that's a welcome plus. That's a welcome plus. Also, this time around, he has an increased stun abilities. That each stun debuff on the opponent reduces regen and power rate by 40% while active, which is nice. So it's like a built-in version of Pacify, the Mastery. So we'll see how that plays together if you've got Pacify turned on and Petrify turned on already, how that all adds together. If that winds up being able to invert heals and invert power, provided you got stun and max Petrify Pacify going at the same time, that would be very nice if that's how that works. And the special 1, 2, and 3 are fairly straightforward. Special 1 can inflict stun, Special 2 can inflict concussion, and Special 3 can inflict 2-second stuns, which is interesting. So by the sound of it, it looks like he should be able to stack stuns, and each stun, like we just said, reduces power gain and heals. So I'm really hoping that winds up meaning that you can invert heals and invert power gain, which would be very helpful. Remains to be seen, but I think that's pretty nice. Getting back here into Synergies. Synergies I'm not excited about. I'm not going to lie, I'm not excited about. You still have the increased armor, you have slight increased power gain, increased perfect block, increased crit rating, and then Idle, which is all champions gain 4% health and attack rating. Those are nice. It's nice. It's nothing to write home about. It's not going to form a capstone of a new Synergy team for you, so I'm a little disappointed about that. But too long didn't read. What do I think about the new Gambit? I think it's a nice improvement. It definitely helps add a little bit of viability to the champion. If it winds up playing out that he can invert heals and invert power gain with his abilities, I think that's very nice. That's very useful. The fact that he can avoid rock stacks and electroshock and nonsense like that, I think is pretty nice. And if he winds up healing from the bleeds while he's got that flak jacket active, would be pretty nice as well. Problem though is that Gambit is a mutant champion, and the mutant champion class overall, I would say, is the most overpowered and wonderfully broken class in the game. I'm not complaining about the mutant class at all. It's just he's wading into a very densely packed field of amazing champions. So if you've got Gambit already, it's going to be a nice plus. It's going to make playing him a little bit more interesting, and periodically have his own use too. But everything that I kind of described right now is stuff that other people do already. It's comparing that passive damage reduction to Omega Red. Well, I mean, that's great, but Omega Red already exists. You can possibly invert regen rate and power rate, which is nice for a mutant champion, but Void, Captain America Infinity War, and a number of other champs already do that. So his prestige is about where it was before, which is okay. It's a nice plus. It's a nice plus. I would not recommend going ahead and ranking up your 6-star rank 1 Gambits or your 5-star rank 4 Gambits anytime soon. There's definitely other mutants that are better, but it's overall it's nice. It's nice. So, too long, didn't read again. I know I said that earlier, but should I rank up Gambit? Probably not. Is Gambit going to be more fun to play? Yes. Yes, he is going to be more fun to play. Are his new abilities something to write home about? Not really. Not really. Alright guys, but that is going to do me for the initial impressions on the Gambit buff. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you could kindly like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay on top of all that stuff as it goes live. That would be very much appreciated. But until next time, all, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Be well, everybody. Bye for now.